this short lesson, we will discuss about the V-Ray frame buffer, some of its interesting features, and why it is so important to set it in our workflow as already seen in the lesson 2. It may happen that a render results with some overexposed areas, which are those white areas that we can recognize by eyes looking at the image. In the V-Ray frame buffer we have a tool that allows us to easily recognize these areas. Just disable force color clamping, and these colored areas indicate the overexposed areas. We can also activate view clamped colors to show in white on a gray background the same overexposed area just seen. Actually, both tools are equivalent and everyone can choose what they prefer. With the V-Ray frame buffer, we can correct overexposed area even after completed rendering. Activate the panel for corrections by clicking on Show Corrections control. Activating the option Use Curve Correction and Use Exposure Correction. Let's reduce the exposure in this panel by moving on the left this small black triangle. Using view clamped color or force color clamping to have a more precise control. In this way we can tune the exposure with high accuracy and eliminating every overexposed area. Finally, just as in Photoshop, having enabled Use Curve Correction, we can improve the contrast by changing this line in a slight curve S-shaped. Recovering overexposed area makes sense only if we have the default color mapping that is linear, as we can see in the render setup here, linear multiply. While it will be not possible with other color mappings like exponential, but we will talk about in the lesson number 10.